Podcast, Scott Harris.
I have an intro.
Well, we can play that in a minute, but I just wanted to give ourselves an intro and then the intro to the show.
Yes.
So we are a theme park podcast that actually airs on the radio here in Orlando, Real Radio 104.1.
Sometimes we talk about theme parks.
Sometimes we talk about theme parks. Sometimes we talk about nerd culture. Sometimes we talk about movies. It really just depends. We veer off from time to time, but we are a local show talking about local theme parks from a local perspective. It also happens to air on the radio, which makes it confusing. So here's the deal. You may have heard Jimmy mention this, but we'll do a shortened version of our podcast, and then we will have the famous Curtis Earth Trivia join us. He's actually back there. If you see Kingpin back there, that's not Kingpin. That is Curtis Earth Trivia. He is a local trivia icon. He'll be doing trivia for us, and we have 4 pair of Walt Disney World water park tickets to give away. 4 pair to give away today. So that will be following the shortened version of our podcast.
He also lends credibility to our show as well.
Oh, immediately we meant more when we were able to mention the fact that we had Curtis Earth Trivia here with us today at Megacon. That's just a huge jump.
I happen to know for a fact there is at least 4 audience members that are here just for Curtis.
Perfect. That's
1, 2,
Yep, right.
3.
No, our wives are here for us, and everybody else is here for Curtis.
Yes.
All right. Do you want to start a podcast?
Yeah, we have an intro, and I'm going to start playing it now.
From the theme park capital of the world, Orlando, Florida, this is the Theme Park Podcast. Wait, podcast? Is this on the radio? Why does everything gotta be so messy on this station? Anyway, here's your hosts, Dickerman, Jimmy D, and Scott Harris.
And welcome to a very special edition of the Theme Park Podcast. I am Dickerman. There is Jimmy D.
What's going on, fellas?
And Scott Harris.
Promo code live show
From Megacon.
from Megacon.
Live from the creator stage at Megacon, boys.
Yeah, that promo code is not a real thing, so do not go to Megacon's website trying to redeem
I
that.
didn't say what website it was for, though.
Just enter-
It's just promo. You never know. There's promo codes for everything.
Yeah, just you're shopping, just put in promo code Scott, see what happens.
See if it happens. Yeah, so big upgrade for us this year. Last year we did broadcast live from Megacon, but we were kind of like in a little room. It was Sunday night. The show was about to end.
Yeah, we were on the 3rd floor, last panel of the day.
Yes.
And we were going up against Neb
Scream.
Campbell in the Scream panel.
The entire screen panel, yes.
Yes.
So today
And-
feels like a little bit of an upgrade.
Yes, we did well. We drew a nice crowd. It was nice.
Yeah, it was a good time. So the show today, as we do it live from Megacon, we're going to have Curtis Earth Trivia a little later on. But for the podcast itself, we are going to talk some theme parks because there's always news happening in the world of theme parks. Scott, should we barrel into some news? Because I know this is an abbreviated version of the podcast.
Yeah, so big news. New popcorn bucket.
A new popcorn. That's the
Yeah,
big news.
Big news. It's the most recent theme park news is that there's a new popcorn bucket.
Are you talking the Figment popcorn?
No, there's an alligator Mardi Gras Universal Orlando popcorn bucket.
Lauren earmuffs. I'm buying that.
That
Just went on sale.
I don't feel like that's the biggest theme park news we had this week.
I said most recent news.
That's-
Okay. See, that wasn't what I was
That's
thinking
thin.
of. Alligator popcorn bucket. Where's that? Universal for Mardi Gras?
Universal for Mardi Gras. Okay, other more recent.
Is it going to be King
Yeah,
Gator?
yeah.
Tribute store for Mardi Gras. Universal Studios also just opened.
Again, that doesn't feel like giant. Yes, it is news, but it doesn't feel like a big announcement. Like, okay, we're getting a new tribute store. They do it every time there's a new, large feature at Universal, whether it be Halloween Horror Nights or various other things. But
Tell me they got like specialty beignets, and then you got my interest.
Okay. Dickerman-centric theme park news.
Is this
Okay.
it?
Magic Kingdom's now selling beignets.
Oh, that's bad news. If anybody is on a diet, let me tell you what. Beignets killed my diet. One vacation, we stayed out at Magic Kingdom in the French Quarter out there. Destroyed my diet. It took me 4 years to recover.
Have you?
Mostly.
Yeah.
It's-
Look at him. He is really skinny now, and he looks good.
It's on the tipping point. I could change at any point. If you throw a beignet in front of me, forget it. It's all over.
Okay, how about this? Disney announces new Spaceship Earth wedding venue.
Well,
Wait,
that's kind
what?
of cool. I haven't heard
Yeah,
that.
see?
That's cool.
Okay, I need you to expand on this.
Princess-inspired gowns and a Cinderella coach.
Okay, but you said in Spaceship Earth, or
No,
just
it's
like
right behind it, see where they've built all the new
okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think, you're going to get married in front of the Phoenicians?
Yes.
Yeah.
At 100%.
The Sistine Chapel? That'd
Thank
be
the
cool.
Phoenicians.
Are you going to renew your vows?
I mean, if they give us the opportunity, I think that'd be the place we do it.
Yeah, he's not spending money on that.
Exactly. That's more money. Just because we bought you annual passes
That you
to
still
Walt
haven't paid us
Disney
back
World
for.
and have not paid us back.
I didn't ask you those. I
Mrs.
didn't ask you for
Dickerman, do you
those.
know about this?
If you then
No,
bought
she's
a
saying
Disney re-wedding, show's probably going to be done.
Yeah.
No offense.
Yeah.
But complete offense.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No. No. I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Is that the big news? That's not the big news.
No, it's not the big news. There's a
every-
theme park down the street being built. That's the big news.
And we got all the details this week.
Well,
Yes.
some of the details.
I'd say a good chunk of them.
We know what it's going to be called.
Well, yeah, Epic Universe has been out there for a minute or
Universal
two.
Epic Universe.
Oh, thank you.
That-
yes.
Yeah, that's a little hard to say. And
I apologize.
Universal Epic Universe opening in 2025.
First new theme park in a long time.
Yeah,
Since-
you did research on this.
I did research on this. It is the first new theme park since, if you want to say Peppa Pig Land's a theme park, I don't know that it is, but Legoland would be the correct answer.
Okay.
That
you, have
would
a,
be-
you have a list.
what about in the Orlando area? What's the
And
newest one in Orlando?
Honestly, if you want to, you could say Fun Spot Kissimmee. That was 2007.
Did
I
you
would-
type that
yeah.
in a notepad?
I did. This is how I do. You,
like legitimately,
wait, hold on.
you downloaded like Windows 98.
No.
I was going to say that. I was like, where did you find a machine that could run the software to
No,
print that?
this is Notepad. If you work in web, you know you have to strip all the code out. I use Notepad every
you
single
printed
day.
that on a dot matrix printer.
I did not. I wish I had one of those, though. Yeah, no. Yeah, if you want to go for the last big theme park, it would be Islands of Adventure in 99, although Discovery Cove is in there at 2000, James, which you worked at.
Yeah. That's only got a capacity of like 1,600 people, so...
So you're not going to count it? It doesn't
No,
count?
I'll count it. That's
Okay.
where I met my wife, so yeah, I'm counting it.
I don't want to go too much into the list because I wonder if any of this might be in Curtis Earth's trivia
Yeah, but
content.
that's-
I have lived here my entire life, and I don't even know what half of those are.
Okay, well...
Like,
yeah.
wasn't born.
Well,
Like,
of
you
course.
Were there,
You were
were
not
there for
born.
the opening of that top of the list.
I was not born in 1936 when Cypress Gardens came here. Very first theme park in Central Florida, Cypress Gardens.
Are you sure about that?
I am positive about that. 100%. I did real
Now-
research this time.
Gatorland is the first Orlando theme park.
I did not know Gatorland was so old. 1949 for Gatorland.
was
That's
it?
wild.
What was it like?
I'm not that much older than you.
I'm pretty sure you hosted a radio show for the ribbon cutting.
Wait, I was there for the opening of Islands of Adventure, I'm pretty sure. Not Animal Kingdom, though. Animal Kingdom was 90. Yeah, I could have been for Islands of Adventure.
When did you start your broadcasting career?
Like 96, man. When some of these people were born, or long before they
They
were
had
born.
technology back then?
We did. It was a little different. There were a lot more wires.
Back then, we had to. They had this thing called reel-to-reel, and you had to cut spots with a razor blade and tape.
Yeah, he's not lying. It was a nightmare. Like when I got into radio, it was like that was just going out. I'm like, I do not want to do this.
There's
'Cause-
just faces glazing over in the audience.
Yeah,
No
when-
one knows what you're talking
okay,
about.
When I got into radio,
You've seen that thing? It goes like this. It's a
Yeah.
circle.
yeah, in movies from the 70s.
Yeah.
When you go on Spaceship Earth and that scene where it's like a 60s like computer room,
Yeah, that's it.
Those are reel-to-reels.
Yep, that is it. Okay, let's talk a little bit about Epic Universe because we did get some juicy details this week.
And we're down the street from it.
We are.
Like, legitimately,
literally.
you could walk outside and see the top of a roller coaster.
Could you walk from here to there? Technically?
I could.
Technically, you walk to California. For
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
but
You
I
could walk
do it.
anywhere if
Could
you wanted to.
comfortably walk there?
Yes.
Okay.
Could you? I don't know.
No, I would get tired.
You get tired, you get hungry, you get lost.
My feet would hurt.
Honestly, if I could Uber to the autograph area, I would.
I swear to God, that's true. It's so far away. That
Mind you, quick, tiny little tangent. A few years ago, one member of the show did a broadcast at a theme park and ended up parking underneath a roller coaster.
Look, they had really bad signage at Busch Gardens, and it wasn't built yet. Wait.
You still parked under it?
Yeah, I know. They let me.
That's not a good thing.
No, I
Yeah.
know.
No, so Epic Universe 2025.
Okay.
You start walking
No, wait.
it.
Real quick. Any time frame in 2025, or could it be December 31st? Is that opening date?
2025.
Okay, sometime in 2025.
Don't throw dates out.
No, we don't want dates.
Exactly, because
No.
it's too. Well, 2025 is a date.
Yeah. There's a lot of details to be worked out between now and then.
I think 2025, anywhere in 2025, is still way too ambitious.
It does seem ambitious, but they're going to try and pull it off.
Look, here's the thing. I watched the video that they dropped earlier in the week.
Yep. Yep.
Steven Spielberg is in the video.
I mean, if they went out and got Steven Spielberg,
He's a creative consultant.
it's all in. They're all in on this deal of Spielberg. I mean, I haven't seen Spielberg at Universal since the E.T. ride in like 1982.
Do you go every single day looking to see him?
No.
You realize he was there at the opening of Transformers. He's an executive producer of the Transformers franchise.
Wow, I don't know if I'd put that on my resume.
Those movies have made like billions of dollars.
They have. They're just
What's
not
wrong
very
with the
good.
Transformers movies?
I don't know. This is Michael Bay, you know?
Yeah,
fine.
he makes movies that
Okay,
make money.
Boo this man. Boo.
Do you want me to get the movie hot take people here
No.
to hot take you?
Do you see what we're doing again? We're talking about movies instead of theme parks.
Okay, so you go to Epic Universe. You
Yes.
start at Celestial Park.
Okay, so that's like, is that like the center? Or are
Well,
you thinking
that's,
like it's...
that's after you go through the Kronos.
Kronos, the
portal.
clock tower. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so you go through a portal to enter this theme park.
Yeah, so dueling Starfall Racers launching racing coaster.
So it's a dueling launch coaster.
Yes, that
Sounds
plays
awesome.
music and whatnot while you're going through it.
Okay, sounds awesome.
62 miles an hour, so right up Jimmy's speed.
That's a big coaster. That's up there with Velocicoaster and some of the coasters they have at SeaWorld.
5,000 feet of track.
I thought big. Does it go through like the whole park?
Wait,
It goes through a portion of it.
Wow.
Well, keep in mind, that's 5,000 feet of track for 2 roller coasters.
Okay, fair enough.
So,
Then there's Constellation Carousel.
Okay. So this is not an IP. This is like an original, pretty much.
Yes.
Okay.
And then there's Astronomica, an interactive water play area.
which
Okay.
is a splash pad.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's like the fancy one at Disney where the water dances. You know.
It does say it has choreographed dance of music and starlight.
Okay. There you
So
go.
we're
See?
talking like Bellagio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Pizza restaurant. You like pizza?
I love. Who doesn't like pizza? You're a monster if you don't like pizza.
We've got seafood restaurant. You love seafood?
No, I don't.
And then sweets.
I like those.
Yep. Then lands.
Okay,
or
yeah, let's get
portals.
into the lands.
Yeah,
So
portals.
they're called portals.
Well,
at
you
this
walk
park.
through a portal. Like, basically, it's kind of like if you're walking through, like, a Mario, which
Okay.
we'll get into. But basically, you walk through a portal, boom, you're in another world.
So it's like you're entering another world, which is.
Yes.
I like the thought there. Like you walk into a completely different place. You can't see, the castle behind you.
Yep.
Are you guys worried at all that there's going to be like a bottleneck at the portal?
There will be at the Nintendo portal, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
because that's my first stop.
I
mean,
remember years ago when we went to the opening of Galaxy's Edge.
Oh my God! 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Wall-to-wall people at Hollywood Studios.
Yes, you guys got in trouble for trying to park too early.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And then you tried to park on the side of the road.
We got there at like 2:30.
Yeah, and that's when the cops pulled up behind us and were like, you need to move your car.
Yeah.
But remember what happened when we tried to go to Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run?
Yeah. All chaos. They lost all
Oh, yeah.
control of the crowd. There was no control anymore.
They did such a great job of directing the crowd. But once you get to that part where like the Millennium Falcon is revealed to you, it is such a breathtaking moment for your first time. Everybody just dissolved.
The Disney employee we spoke to was basically in tears.
Yeah, he's like, I lost control.
He had no idea what to do.
Okay, so lands.
Yes, please.
How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk.
Okay, so this is the How to Train Your Dragon, which you say are incredibly successful. I've never seen one, but I've heard they're big.
Yeah.
They made a lot of money.
Made a lot of money. They're making a live-action version now.
Okay,
So, a TV show, all sorts of stuff for this.
so it's
roller coaster
there's a lot of
and water
foresight
ride
here.
and a show.
Okay, so there's a lot of foresight here because there's more coming, so it'll be even more popular in the days ahead.
Yes. Then we've got, this one's up your alley. Dark Universe.
Okay, what's this? Is this the?
There's Universal Monsters.
Okay, this is the monsters area,
Frankenstein.
right?
Wolfman.
Wolfman. Yep.
Dracula.
Yes.
Reimagined Frankenstein, Wolfman, and Dracula.
Why they got to reimagine them?
I'm not a fan of this. I want my classic monsters.
They are classic monsters.
They are classic.
Are they
going to
look like the Monster High ones?
I want,
Is this going to be like Monster High?
Why do you know what that is?
Dracula. I've got a daughter.
Why do you know what that is? Why
got
do
a
you
daughter.
know? Why do you know Monster High?
Frankie Stein. I know all of them. I got them all. Venus Flytrap. I know.
He's definitely on a watch list.
That's not
I'm
true.
very uncomfortable now. I don't know why you're admitting this.
I'm not loving the reimagine, but I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt, and we'll see.
Okay, how about Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic?
This is an area they haven't touched on yet. I'm excited about this because that hasn't been touched on in the park at all.
It's Ministry of Magic in the 1920s.
Yes, so it's going to
Paris
be
and England.
yeah. So you got the Fantastic Beasts and the original Harry Potter in there too.
Yes.
which is nice because you can't base it solely on Fantastic Beasts because, well, it's Fantastic Beasts.
I
Yeah.
just want to know.
Yeah, you got the face right there.
I want to know if at City Walk there will be a sign that has for the night bus that
Yes!
takes you
Yes!
They gotta have
from
the
one
night bus.
area to the other.
100%. They've already got it
Yes,
designed in the park. They could totally do it.
The thing
I mean,
is,
they can't squish it and make it big, but
I'm sorry. I've been on the Hogwarts Express. I see that bus can go through any shape of alleyway.
Okay, well, this is a real bus though this time.
Are you saying that's not? Are you saying the Wizarding World isn't real?
No, I'm
Muggle?
No, I'm just saying.
Ask him. He's the lifelong fan. He has a robe.
He does have a robe.
I
He's
have an
never
embroidered
seen the
robe.
movies.
What are you doing, man? Why are you out me?
I've been telling you to watch him for years.
These people will stab me.
And then lastly,
Yes.
Super Nintendo World.
This is going to be if you want to
Yes.
talk about a bottleneck, this is where the bottleneck's going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you have to remember, though, this already exists in 2 other parks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not to this scale that it will exist here.
So this is much bigger than the one in Japan, and they have it in California
it's
too?
3 rides. It's 3 rides here.
Okay.
So
the other ones only
Yoshi,
have 2.
Bowser's Challenge, the Mario Kart ride, and then a Donkey Kong Country roller coaster.
Yes. And the
And-
Donkey Kong, is that exclusive to us?
For now, they have just started building it in Japan.
Yes.
Okay. We'll beat him to it.
Have you seen like what the ride vehicle looks like?
I have not.
They have animatics, and basically it'll look like it's on a track, but when he does it'll be like on 2 tracks.
Okay.
It'll be like on a faux track where you can see, and then beneath it'll have another arm, so that when you hit like broken spots in the track to jump your cart, it doesn't actually leave the ground, but it
gives you
simulates
the appearance that it does?
Yes,
That sounds awesome.
It's
So
gonna be like Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom, like,
So
and seeing the chase scene. Yeah.
I know you're worried about opening dates.
Yes, I
But
am.
there is footage of these rides being tested.
I can't believe they're testing rides already because there's so much construction. They're going to build a hotel in there too, right?
There's 2 hotels outside and 1 inside the park.
You can literally stay inside the park, which I don't think that's been a thing in any Florida theme park. at all.
Florida, no.
No.
California, kind of.
California at the Grand Californian at Disney's California Adventure.
Yes,
There's an entrance.
but it's not dead center in the park though. This is
No,
dead center in the park.
And this is kind of like towards the back, so there's a little bit of like an egress place.
All right, well that sounds awesome. They still have not built what I said they should build, which is Hogwarts, and
you're just giving this idea out to everyone.
It's
now.
a premium
you're just
experience.
giving this idea out.
If you're a Harry Potter fan, would you not want to go to Hogwarts? You get to stay there. If you're doing a weekend
No.
there, you do the
She
whole
said no.
shebang. Yeah, I think that would be the way to go.
would
But
you pay for that?
It depends on if it's $900 a person, like Galaxy's Edge.
Would
was,
you
or
just go
the-
by
the
yourself
Galactic
and just
Star
tell your
Cruiser.
family, like, no, I'm out. I'll let
Yeah.
you guys are out.
Not at $900 a night or whatever it was for Galactic Star Cruiser.
That building still exists.
All right, well they're going to do something with it besides a churro stand.
Well, there's the Grand Hotel, and then there's 2 hotels just outside of Epic Universe.
So you can stay there and basically very easily traverse to the park.
And those 2 open up January and February of 2025.
Okay.
So those will probably be open before the park
They're
opens.
going to open before, so you can stay there and watch construction.
Yes.
Well, I hope they got reduced rates for that.
Yeah.
You can start booking now.
Can I get a dirt view?
I'd like a view of the dirt or a crane, if possible.
The pool looks nice.
All right. Well, 2025 is the planned opening date. So I'm going to say September. Or do you think they always shoot for summer? Which I don't know why, because it's miserable to go to the theme parks in the summer. But do you think they'll shoot for summer?
Islands soft tested in the summer and then opened, I believe, in September.
Okay.
Because if you have to test this for a while.
Yeah.
So you might as well do it at at least a busy time of year during the summer when people are available to do that.
Okay. I mean, we're available to test it if they want. I mean,
Like I
we're a
said, you
phone
want to
call
be like
away.
a crash test dummy? Like,
I mean,
just
no.
throw you on there?
They'll adequately test it prior to
Or
putting.
do you want to test the foods to make sure?
They test it with dummies first, and they put employees on it, and then they put regular people on it.
And you want to be like the pre-employee
No.
test.
I want to go after the employees.
Okay.
Post-employee test on there.
Well, that's the news.
Okay. Well, that is some big news. Our first theme park. I'm going to say really true theme park since Islands of Adventure. I'm sorry, Legoland.
In your lifetime.
Yeah. Well, it's first new one since Islands of Adventure. Because Legoland's fine, but it's like so far away.
And
Like,
you're
have
not
you ever-
including Peppa Pig Park.
Has anybody been to Legoland? It is so far away. It takes
Yes.
like 3 days to get there.
I don't know
why.
what direction to drive to get there.
It's out there.
I don't know where.
It's somewhere. Winter Haven? Is that
I've lived here my entire life, and I don't. If somebody was like, "Where's Winter Haven?" Like, can you point? I don't know what direction.
I just if I knew which like north, south, east, west to go,
You
I don't
can
even know
figure it
that.
out?
No,
I don't even know where Winter Haven is. Is it north, south, east, or west? Don't know? Anybody know? No, nobody
Lauren?
knows.
West.
West.
Okay,
Oh,
west.
thank you. So go towards Tampa. All right. I've been there.
You've been to West?
I've been west.
You guys have both been to Legoland, haven't you?
I've been
No.
to Lego. Yeah, he's never been. I've been.
No.
The rides are not built for a person my size.
Adults?
Well, that was before. That was Beignet Dickering.
No. I went there as multiple Dickermans, and I never fit in any of the rides, really. Those rides are just built for children, which is fine. You know, kids like Legos. It's fine. Although Jimmy likes Legos, too.
Oh, I love Legos.
Have you been?
Yeah, I've been.
Oh, okay. All right. I was going to take you if you hadn't been.
What?
All right.
That requires you spending money.
Well, I mean, I wasn't going to actually buy his ticket. I would take him, but I wasn't going to buy his ticket.
Look, and
I could
here
ride in the
is-
car with him.
Here is the entrance of Legoland. All right, let's get back in the car.
Yeah, you got a ticket? All right, yeah.
You owe me half for gas.
I did lose my car at Legoland because I forgot to notice where I parked.
What?
Yeah, the one time I didn't know, I didn't take note of where I parked was Legoland.
Every now and then, so like when I walk around here, I see some booths that do a very smart thing where they tie a balloon to the top.
Oh, yeah.
I'm starting to think you need to do that to your car. Just like get a balloon, tie it to like one of your side view
No.
mirrors.
You don't use a balloon. You get a pool noodle, and you put the pool noodle on your antenna of your car.
I don't have a 1984 Taurus. I don't have an antenna on my car. It's a little shark fin gimmick.
Yeah, you can stick the end of the pool noodle on the shark fin, and then it'll stick up, and you won't be able to miss your car.
that's
I
not
don't know.
gonna
I'm thinking
stay
the
there.
balloon will just blow around in the wind.
I don't know if any of that's going to work. You guys, should we start to move on to trivia because we do have water park tickets to give away for Walt Disney World,
Yes.
and I'm sure everybody would like to get them. And of course, we want to get Curtis Earth up on stage here.
Absolutely, yes.
All right, so I'm going to wrap the podcast.
Okay.
And then we'll move on to Curtis Earth.
yes.
All right, well, it has been a fantastic podcast here at Megacon 2024 from the Creator Stage. Super excited. Thank you so much for having us out. For Scott Harris, for Jimmy D, I am Dickerman. Until next week, we will see you out at the parks.
All right, Mr. Tripp.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, guys.
All right, so
if you guys wouldn't mind giving a warm welcome to Curtis Kingpin Earth. Hey, when in Rome, my friend.
all right, so Curtis is going to share trivia, and for those that get answers right, we will bring you out a pin, and you get to keep the pin, but also that is your number you will have for when we start drawing winners for these tickets.
Yes.
These pins are stuck
Okay.
together. Can you
I
help
got
me?
it,
I
I
need
got
an
it, I got
adult's
it.
help.
We're going to ask the question. We need you to raise your hand, and we will call on you. Do not shout out the questions, or answers, rather. I mean, I don't know how you'd shout out the questions. Do not shout out the answers, because you're only going to help the person that we choose. So, but if you want to be nice, I mean. All right, I got one. You got one. All right, Mr.
Are you
Earth.
going in order?
All right. How we doing, Megacon? I'm Curtis Earth. I am no relation to Kingpin, but that hasn't stopped 4 people getting photos with me on the way here. So I'll take photos with you guys if you want to pretend you met Kingpin. No problem. We've got some great trivia for you, and it's all about nerd culture and the parks. And why don't we ask our first one? Remember, raise your hand, and they'll pick you out, and then you can go up to the mic and answer it. Sound good? All right. Which of these movies was released in 1993, the same year as the inaugural Megacon? Was it The Mask, Army of Darkness, or Jurassic Park?
This gentleman right here. What's. Did Dickerman leave? Oh.
No, he's the one doling out the buttons.
You probably should just hang out at the mic.
Jurassic Park?
Say again?
Jurassic Park?
That is correct. We have our first winner. Give him a hand. All right.
Next time we need a ding.
Are we ready for the next
Do you
one?
want me to play? You
You have a ding? Hold on, we got a correct answer thing here.
We have a
I'll,
ding,
fi-
ding,
I'll
ding?
figure something out.
Oh, he'll figure something out.
All right. In the meantime, the Walt Disney World Resort is located in what 2 Florida counties? That is correct. Orange and Osceola counties.
We got a winner here, Mr. Dickerman.
All right. Fill in the name of this theme area in Disney's Animal Kingdom. Blank the world of Avatar.
Young lady here with the Back to the Future shirt. Pandora.
again? That is correct. Very good. All right. And in the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction, how many times is Jack Sparrow present on the ride?
I know this one.
Is it 3, 5, or 7?
Gentleman or person in the back here, sorry. I don't have my glasses
no.
on. I can't. You're a blur.
Said 3. That is correct. Wow, you guys are really good.
Yep. Keep going, Dickerman.
This is the most Dickerman's been active in years.
You know what? I'm gonna go 5-pointer question.
Yeah.
In the World of Earth trivia, you all know, if you played it before, the 5-point questions are the hardest. Here we go.
Okay, Dickerman, you now have to get 5 pins for this one.
No.
All right. Who directed the 1993 film The Nightmare Before Christmas?
This gentleman right here.
That is correct, Henry Selick.
Just because it says Tim Burton in front of it, he is the producer.
He would have got me with that one.
All right. Let's see here. Nerds Candy. Nerds Candy is made by what candy company? Is it Ferrara, Hershey, or Spangler? That is incorrect. It is Ferrara. It is Ferrara. All right.
Brave?
Here we go. What and you, when you do get picked, really talk loud. Let me hear your answer on this
Project.
next one. Project, yes indeed. What does the acronym EPCOT stand for?
Left. I saw left.
Left?
Yep.
Okay. Gentleman on the end there with the white coat. Yes. There's some controversy with this this answer. So
I'm going to defer to you then.
and I'm going to defer to Walt. So that is correct.
I'll accept that. Yes.
Yes. Because I know like wait, what?
All right.
Okay, so we got to speak louder.
All right.
I-
In the Muppet Vision 3D show at Hollywood Studios, what is the name of Dr. Bunsen Honeydew's assistant? Assistant. Beaker, yes.
Can they get multiple buttons? That's the question.
Can they get multiple buttons? It's up to you guys. I think everybody should get buttons, but, you know,
Yeah, I mean, it's
protocols.
We've decided you can win multiple buttons.
All right, are we ready?
It's not a.
One of Disney's newest attractions is Tron Light Cycle. In what decade was the original Tron film released?
Gentleman in black.
He says the 80s. The correct answer is 80s, 1982 exactly, but the 80s was the decade. Very good. We have any anime fans here? Oh, good. In the anime series Cowboy Bebop, is Bebop a person or a spaceship?
Person.
It's a spaceship. Sorry. Which of
Really
these?
good, it's
I
a
like
really
your
good
moxie.
show. It's a really good show. I recommend it.
Which of these Orlando area theme parks opened first? Universal Studios or Hollywood Studios?
I think I saw the brown jacket. Yes, you.
That is correct. Hollywood Studios. I noticed some of the Rollins students here. I do a show at Rollins every week. Thank you for coming out. True
Yeah.
or false? Buzz Lightyear's real name is Edwin.
Purple shirt.
I didn't hear it. Did you hear it?
True.
It is false.
Oh.
Buzz Aldrin's real name is Edwin, but not Buzz Lightyear. How many haunts reside at the Haunted Mansion?
You right here.
It's easy for you to say. Yes, 999.
Well, Scott,
Yes.
there's a debate about this 999 because now that they've added the hat box ghost, does that make it an even 1,000 now?
I mean, the spiel says 999.
Who moved out?
Dude, I don't know, man. It's Ghost. I don't make Ghost law.
Okay.
You heard it here first. He does not make
We're
ghost
not
law.
Ghost law experts.
Well, Joker, we'll have to talk later because I can't. 20 years of radio, I can't hear anything.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay. She said he's always been there.
Yeah, it's
He's
just because you
been-
can't see a ghost. Did you learn nothing from Beetlejuice? You have to
Yeah.
want to see them.
Yeah, because well, I am unusual.
Strange and unusual.
Strange. Thank you. Joke
All
would
right.
have been better if my brain hadn't been in another time zone.
All right, this is a little wordy, so bear with me. What YouTube celebrity wore a PSA 10 Pikachu Illustrator card on a diamond-encrusted necklet? Yes.
Back to the Future.
Logan Paul, yes. When he entered WrestleMania 38 to fight Rey Mysterio.
I watched that WrestleMania.
Isn't that
I
card
did.
worth like $1.2 million or something?
Yes. The Royal Rumble was this past week, and of course I'm watching WrestleMania.
How about a little geek rock? Rivers Cuomo is the lead singer of this geek rock band.
Sir.
Weezer is correct. All right. Needles Kane, commonly known as Sweet Tooth, is a killer clown in what video game franchise?
Green.
Screen?
Hair.
What did he say?
Twisted Metal.
Very good.
You knew that one. You didn't play the game on PlayStation 1?
That's the whole reason why I bought a PlayStation was for Twisted Metal.
I didn't trust that guy. I played the game, but I didn't trust that guy. I don't trust clowns.
Sorry.
It's
True or false? Krypton is an element on the periodic table.
He says true.
That is correct.
I didn't know Krypton was on. Wow. Green. Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge theme area at Hollywood Studios features a simulator ride that allows guests to pilot this ship that can make the Kessel.
Purple shirt. Millennium Falcon.
That's correct. And do you know how many parsecs it can make that run? In how many parsecs?
I know.
What do you say? No, you don't need to answer, but if you know, it is 12.
In 12 parsecs.
The trick
Curtis,
is
do you know-
It allows guests to pilot ship in to make the Kessel run in 12 parsecs.
Now, Curtis, I'm going to ask you a trivia question.
Yeah.
Is parsecs a measure of time or distance?
You know, Jimmy, I was told there'd be no math when I came to this. And I did ask for juice boxes, and I don't see my mango juice box. Just so
Did. That was on his rider.
you
and
just opened
has anybody got a
the
juice
Pandora's
box?
box.
the trick is you have to keep the coaxium cold.
Yes.
Did you learn nothing from Solo?
No.
We have a comedian. There's times when you're so funny, and then there's now. All right, next question. The first Legoland opened in what country? What's the answer? Scream it out.
Finland with a question mark.
You know, it's close.
That's a different country. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't want to piss off people from Denmark. No, you got it wrong. Sorry. All right. The Incredible Hulk coaster can be found in what Orlando area? Oh,
Beetlejuice.
what did
Is it-
you say?
Islands of Adventure.
That is correct. Very good. Feel free to yell the answer out.
Yes.
I'm not wearing glasses. All right. Speaking of the Hulk, yes or no, gamma rays are the shortest wavelength electromagnetic waves?
Purple shirt. She says yes.
I'll take your indecision as a yes. It is a yes. Very good. You answered with a question mark. Yes. Yeah, maybe. All right. Name the actor from these roles. I'll give you the roles. You need the first and last name of the actor. Elrond in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, Agent Smith in The Matrix, and in V for Vendetta?
Joker. Hugo Weaving.
That is correct. Very good.
Joker.
All right. Let's see here. Under or over, the tallest Walt Disney World attraction is Expedition Everest. Is it over or under 200 feet?
Blue shirt. He says under.
That is correct. 199 feet. Good job. You guys are really good at this.
I know I know why. Because
Why?
if it's over that, you have to put like a red light on there for air traffic.
That's great trivia. I did not know that. Very good.
Yes!
Look at Scott with the big
I'm
brain.
impressed, Scott.
I already have a button. Jimmy stole one of my buttons.
I gave it to Chuck.
All right. Which is faster, the speed trial on test track at Epcot or the speed the DeLorean has to reach in Back to the Future to time travel?
Ooh. A lot of hands went up at the same time. I'm going to say Beetlejuice was first.
Beetlejuice? Just say, yell it out.
She's saying Back to the Future is faster.
It is Back to the Future, the DeLorean, yeah. The test track top speed is 64.9, but Scott knew that already.
and everybody knows
88.
miles an hour.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, why would I know that? What's Back to the Future?
No, you're very good at this trivia. That's why I just take it for granted you might know this. All right. What position does Harry Potter play in Quidditch?
Ooh. Right behind green shirt. What's your answer?
The guy with the glasses?
No, lady, she's looking around. Yes, you.
Oh.
What's her answer?
I don't think she actually raised her hand. She sneezed. What's that?
She's passing. Okay.
She passes. All right, a guy in back of her I knew raised his hand.
Yes, you.
Seeker is correct.
Jimmy obviously knew that one.
Yes.
Jimmy's a massive Quidditch fan.
Yeah, he's busting my chops about Harry Potter. I worked at Universal for a long time, and I actually was on stage working during the weekend, like the
Harry Potter celebration.
the celebration of Harry Potter. So I've like met all of these people. No idea what the movies are.
You know UCF has a Quidditch team.
Really?
Yes.
That's got to be. I don't
it's
think that's in the
it's
Big
legitimate.
12.
It's a real thing. It's
Yeah.
like intramural sport.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was waiting for because I was like, I don't think the Big 12 has a
Yeah,
Quidditch.
little do you know, buddy.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's coming.
Which came first? Peter Pan brand peanut butter or the ride Peter Pan's Flight at Disneyland? Disneyland, yes.
Right here in the front. The ride, she says.
No, Peter Pan peanut butter came first. Big Hero 6. It takes place in what fictional city?
Back to the Future.
Yes, I heard that.
Yes,
San Francisco.
correct. You were just a hair too slow. Sorry. I'm watching you. I'm trying.
All right. Yeah, but John, if the Pirates of the Caribbean breaks down, the pirates don't eat the tourists. That was yes?
He passes. Back to
Yes.
the Future? That's correct.
No,
Jurassic
that's not
Park.
correct.
No,
that
you
wasn't
gotta
the
you
answer.
gotta hear the rest of it, Jimmy.
I didn't finish the question.
Oh, okay.
All
See?
right.
Sorry.
Sorry. That line was said by Jeff Goldblum, who played what? Yes.
That is correct. Dr. Ian Malcolm.
Very good. You guys enjoying this? This is our second day of Megacon, right? Who was here yesterday? All right.
Oh, wow,
Diehards. Very good. Who'll be here tomorrow and Sunday? Very nice.
Very cool.
I'm coming tomorrow, but I'm just going to sleep behind one of the booths. I'm not going to go get the parking and leave and then come back again.
Yeah.
Just in
and
case anybody's wondering.
You should probably wear a costume to hide your Mr. Fisk
Yeah,
look.
I think I've got room right here in this podium. The oldest ride at Universal Studios Orlando. Maybe we should do psychic trivia where I just think it and then you think what I'm thinking, then give me the answer.
Honestly,
do you want to answer it? I'm not finished, but if you want to answer it.
He says
That's correct, E.T. Adventure.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
You know, if there was going to be a psychic in the crowd, it's going to be this crowd.
You guys are like trivia ninjas. Which of these opened their first location in 1971? The same year Disney's Magic Kingdom opened in Florida. Was it Taco Bell, Starbucks, or 7-Eleven?
Right here. She says 7-Eleven.
That is incorrect.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll take another.
Loki.
What did you say? That is correct. Very good. Starbucks.
I will just always immediately.
Wait,
If I have
Starbucks opened in 1971 in Central Florida, or is it just
no, just their first location.
Oh, their first location. Wow, I didn't know that.
I really want Taco Bell right now, though. Like, legitimately.
You know, as long as the burrito's got one of those crunchy things in it, I'm good. That's my favorite.
All right. Weird Al Yankovic's song, My Bologna, this is old school Weird Al, is a parody of what song by the Knack?
Gentleman right there.
Yes, My Sharona. On what Disney attraction can one pass behind Schweitzer Falls and see the backside of water?
Purple shirt.
Purple shirt. Say again?
3. Jungle Cruise is
yes,
correct.
Jungle Cruise. Very good.
When Fast Passes were a thing, me and Dickerman got a Fast Pass for the three of us
God.
to ride Jungle Cruise. And it was Jingle Cruise because it was a holiday time, and then Jimmy bailed on us. It's his favorite. It is his favorite ride, and he's like, "Nah, I'm not gonna come."
What happened was I had a job that I had to do the work for.
So did we.
And these
So
two
did we.
had a job where they could goof off and leave early. And
Same job as you.
No. And they tried to pressure me by assigning me fast passes.
We picked
because-
all Jimmy rides.
Now,
All
if-
Jimmy
If
rides.
you want to go on the roller coasters, I'll hold your purses and go get a churro.
And we got to be in the Beauty and the Beast show.
That I'm sad about missing because these two were like, oh, making fun of everybody, and then they picked them out to be the suits of armor.
We volunteered.
You did not volunteer.
I did.
There's no way that this man volunteered.
I volunteered, and then I roped him in.
Fair enough.
All right. Dickerman, you have a sweet tooth, correct? On a popular Disney treat on a balmy day is a Dole Whip.
That is
Yes
my
or
favorite.
no, is a Dole Whip dairy-free? Yes, it is dairy-free.
That
Very
is correct.
good. Presidential trivia. Name the fascist dictator who leads the counter-revolutionary... Wait for it. The
I was like,
counter-revolutionary...
this took a turn.
Name the fascist dictator who leads the counter-revolutionary movement in the novel The Hunger Games. That is President Snow. All right. I have a few more. Actually,
Did we burn through them all?
I think we're.
that was my last one. That was my. How are we doing for time? Because I do have some extra trivia. We.
No, we got to pick. Yeah,
Oh,
we
it
got
worked
2
out
minutes.
perfect. All right, good.
All right. So,
Good job, all of you. Give yourselves a hand.
yes. If you don't mind.
Do you want to come? Do you want to come back up here and use a
Yeah.
microphone to
Come
talk
up.
to the audience?
Yeah, we're wrapping it up. We're just going to draw our winners. Why Dickerman is drawing our winners, I just wanted to thank everybody from Megacon. I want to thank you guys for coming out. Thank you so much. Thank you, Curtis, for providing us with wonderful trivia.
My pleasure.
And Chuck, thank you for picking us out of a hat. You are the man. I can't express how grateful I am, because this, to me, is this is what we work for, this moment right here. And I am so grateful for you. Thank you so much for turning up for us.
All right, our first winner. This one looks weird on the pin because I couldn't figure it out, so I had to have Scott tell me. Is number 8. Number 8.
who's
If it
got
looks like 2
button-
circles, it's number 8.
Looks like the young
It looks
lady
like a
over
You
here.
got it?
Snowman.
Come on up.
Stand up.
Bring it up. You got number 8? All right, Walt Disney World Water Park passes. How about number 17? 17, right there, right in the front. Short
There
walk.
you go, sir.
All right, number 20. Who's got number 20?
Come on up.
Back left.
If
All
we
right.
call your number, just come on up.
And we've got one more pair, right? This is the
Yes,
second
this is
to
the
last
final pair.
All right, final pair. Numbers are
Just so we
generating.
know, you do not have any buttons in your hand.
I do not. There are no buttons in my hand. I only have a random number generator in my hand. And the final number is number 10. All right.
There you go.
Are you guys all local so you can actually go to the water parks when it's warm? Oh, good. Because
Yeah,
that's
do not
kind of
go now.
important for winning the
At
tickets.
least wait till spring break. All right. Thank
All
you
right.
guys so much.
Yeah,
Have a
thank you
good-
guys for joining
enjoy
us.
the
We
rest of your
appreciate
show.
it. Thank you, Curtis Earth.
My pleasure. And folks, if you're into 90s trivia, I'm at the Hard Rock Cafe on March 1st. It's a 7:30 show. EarthTrivia.com is the website, and Curtis Earth Trivia on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you.
He is the icon here in Central Florida. Thank you, Curtis, and thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
Oh, could I have all our winners up here to the right?
We have some extra buttons. If you didn't get one and you'd like one, come on up and grab it.
Yeah, if anybody wants